Hey guys, it's Glitch. I'm back with making Shadowverse content again. As you can see, it's day 4 and I hit B rank with Dragoncraft, so this video will be mainly about that. I was on an 11 win streak, but I just lost it. But it's fine, because we already at B0, right? It's totally fine. Yeah, so I just want to go over Ramp Dragoncraft for you guys, especially my list, since it's not entirely complete, but it's good enough to get to B rank. So let's do a deck review. Can I make a QR code? If you guys need the QR code, I'll leave this up for about 5 seconds or so. Actually, we can just go over the deck review now. So, this deck revolves around, obviously, Ramp with Dragon Sign and Lu Fang here. Dragon Sign obviously is when gain 1 max play point, and then if you had 10 max play point, draw a card, but you only want this for the ramp. And obviously your big finishers are Forte, you can Olivia into your Aepha, and obviously your Genesis Dragon and your Garyu, right? I'll go over more combo pieces later, but this is the list I'm running. 3 Striker Dragon Newts, 1 Fan of Ultra Hime, 3 Bell Ringers, 3 Fire Newts, 2 Apollos, 3 Aphas, 3 Golden Notes, 2 Berserkers, 2 Dragon Slayers, 1 Marion, 3 Lufangs, 2 Fortes, 2 Livias, 1 Burnites, 2 Garyus, 2 Twilights, 2 Genesis. Generally, you want to run 3 Twilight, 3 Genesis, 3 Garyu, 3 Forte, and 3 Burnite, right? But because I do not have the vials to craft, this is my current list, and it has worked for me so far. So, your matchups, typically, if you're going against Forest and Sword, is almost generally the same. You want Apollo to deal with the early board, but not just for Forest. It's less intimidating because a lot of the time they're usually setting up for Roach OTK anyways. The only thing you really have to be wary of are your Glades. You want to play around your Glades because Glade board clears. For example, if you Lu Fang, they can board clear with Glade, or they can board clear with Blade. They can also board clear with Bale, which can be played for 0. So just keep that in mind. If you play a wide board, they can clear with Glade, so you kind of just have to prep for your turn after Lu Fang if you decide to ramp. I don't necessarily think Lu Fang on 5 going first is a good thing. You typically want to play Lu Fang later if you're going first. If you're going second, it's fine to curve into your Lu Fang Evo to ramp. For the most part, Fledgling Dragon Slayer and Berserker are for your Runecraft and Heroncraft matchups. Also Portalcraft, because right, Berserker clears Alouette, 2 for 1. It doesn't matter what they play. If they play an Alpha, you just clear the Alouette. And then trade into Alpha. If they play Beta, it's clear the Beta, hit the Alouette. Same thing for Gamma, right? And then if you don't draw Berserker, then you would have to result to Dragon Slayer. Same thing for Anne and Greya, right? You never want to trade the ward. You always just want to hit Anne and pass, because the Anne summoning kills itself at the end of the turn. So that's why I tucked that in here in place of 3 Fortes, because I don't have 3 copies yet. Aepha's in here for early aggro, but she's also very good with Olivia in scenarios where, let's say your Garyu didn't quite put the damage output you want, and the board state is pretty safe for you to Olivia Aepha, but Olivia Marion also works really well because Marion buffs the Olivia. She becomes I believe she becomes a 10-10 on Super Evo. Marion becomes a 6-6. This will trade over most things, especially if the enemy dragon player has Burnite. In the event of a mirror, you do want a Burnite for board clear. This would be your Super Evo target in that scenario. And Twilight Dragon is always there for Orcus or Ralmia, even Kuan. You want Twilight Dragon to deal with Orcus turn. You never want to Twilight anything before the Orcus, Ralmia, or for Portal or in Rune, you don't want to waste this before the cooldown, right? In scenarios where you don't have to waste your Twilight for anything before cooldown, you want to keep this in hand. And that's typically the game plan for most. Other than that, it's just ramp into your strong guys, hit face, pressure them for damage. They have to heal out of range for Genesis, and or double Forte, Forte into Forte, or Olivia into Aepha, right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and show some gameplay. Let me actually pull this up. It should be these two. Yeah. So this was the Dragon Mirror. Let's go ahead and replay this. Going second against Dragon, you always want Dragon Sign in the mirror for Dragon Craft. In this case, I got 2, right? And going second, especially if you're Dragon Sign, you want to use the coin to get your Dragon Sign up and running because you know your opponent's going to have Dragon Sign as well. In terms of the mirror. And because he didn't play anything, I can double Dragon Sign, right?
The winged musician dons her mask. The winged musician dons her mask.
Now, in this situation, I would trade the Lu Fang, but because I have Strike of the Dragonoot here on Overflow, I trade this. Although it doesn't necessarily matter because he's gonna play his Lu Fang to trade into this anyways. So we trade out our Lu Fangs. I don't know why he wasted a Lu Fang early. He should have just saved the second Lu Fang.
He gave me direction.
This turn I just focused on clearing his Fire Searing because I don't really have anything else in play to play in hand. Which means he has to clear this because I can punish. This is good because then I can Super Evo my Twilight to draw 3 against his Burn Knight because he's not on Super Evo turn. This turn was a bit scary because we don't really have a way to out this with Burn Knights because of barrier. But we can clear everything else. And it's very dependent on if he has Genesis Dragon or not. But I decided not to risk it and play Olivia instead because we can Marion. This is the example I was talking about earlier. Also, we needed the heals just in case he has Genesis, right? Although if he did Genesis here, it would be 17 damage to face, and that's how you would close out the mirror match in this case. But he didn't draw the Genesis, so we're okay.
My star is the star of paradise.
Not the end. How could you?
I believe I Burn Knight here. Oh no, I Genesis. I Genesis in hopes that he doesn't have his own Genesis. Risky play, but it's the most optimized for this. Because he had 1 card in hand, you can safely assume it's not Genesis. And because I drew the second Genesis turn, that basically cleared, right? If I played passive there, I would not be able to win this game. So it was double Genesis for the win. There was a little bit of luck involved in that mirror match. But that's typically how you want this mirror match to go, right? And in the events of Swordcraft here... In the event of Swordcraft, because there is a lot of it on ladder, you do want your Apollo, right? So this would be a good showcase of that.
This brings me back.
With rain comes death.
I didn't get Apollo, so I decided to keep Aepha here just in case for a trade target on 3. Now your opponent's just gonna build up a wide board at some point. We did draw our Apollo, so we're looking good. We can sign safely because he didn't play anything, which was a little bit weird that he wasn't playing anything. He probably drew all his high cost cards. Typically they play like a Luminous Lance Trooper here, a Quick Blader beforehand, before Zirconia, so they can buff the board. This allowed me to Apollo safely. This is how you normally clear Apollo or Zirconia turn. If you're lucky, Zirconia will trade into your previous target, and then it will allow Apollo to trade easier into the Zirconia. I got extremely lucky here, drawing double Lu Fang on 8 play points. I ramped to 10, and then I clear his Hound of Wars here with my Lu Fangs. There's argument to play another Zirconia here if he had it. This would buff to 5. But he does clear my board with Vals and this, and now he's playing more of a mid-range style sword, where he's planning on stalling for Albert, right?
Just point me to the nearest dragon.
All will pay tribute to my black wings. Witness my kung fu.
I believe Vals does not is strong on Evo, so it was okay to get rid of the Hound there with Dragon Slayer.
Lend me your courage.
The only trophy I need.
The only way to stop my next turn is to play Ward. This guy probably wanted to play something along as Luminous Magus.
War to end all wars. Nope, 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 nope.
But yeah, there was a little bit of luck involved in this as well. Not every game is going to be like this in a sword encounter, but you did want to pressure with big damage. Because he was playing more of a mid-range sword deck as opposed to aggro. But yeah, that's typically how you want to deal with Zirconia. And yeah, that's your matchups. And for those guys who need the deck list again, here you guys go. Again, for just a quick recap, you do want Berserker against Portal and Ruin to deal with their Anangrea and or Alouette. Same with Dragon Slayer. For those two classes, you want your Apollo for Sword and Haven, or not Sword and Haven, Sword and Forest. The Haven matchup is particularly strong. Dragon does have a positive win rate against Haven, unless they manage to Celephia stall you into like Jean Lapis turn, which is quite rare, but it is doable. And what was the last thing? You do need Olivia. Olivia is your best bet in this deck. You need at least one Olivia for heal and draw. Also, it helps your super evil turn just in case you need to trade enemy Garyu or enemy Kuan. In case you don't draw your Garyu or you don't draw your Twilight, it's a third option for like wide board contesting. But yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed my quick update on current Ramp Dragon list. It's not perfect, and I hope to run 3 copies of everything soon so that I can showcase the deck better. But as for right now, this deck did get me to B0, and I hope anyone who plays Dragon watching this video has luck with that as well. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.